Good morning, grade 2. How are you today? I hope you are fine. Are you ready for our reading lesson today? So pay attention and listen carefully, please. Today is Sunday, 12th of April, 2020. The title of our story is Red, White, and Blue, the story of the American flag. So, the story is about the American flag, right? Okay. Who's the author? The author is John Herman. So the writer is John Herman. The genre of our story is informational text. Informational text. And the skill here, the author's purpose. So the skill here is the author's purpose. Now, let's make a brief review for the genre. We said that the genre is informational text, right? What is the informational text? An informational text gives facts about real people, places, or events that reflect history or traditions of communities. Okay, so it gives facts about the topic. It gives facts about the topic. Okay? Okay, let's watch this short video about the informational writing.
Informational text. Facts are always true. Authors write informational books to teach other people facts about a topic. These books are fiction. They are made-up stories. They are not informational. These books are non-fiction. They are informational because they teach facts about a topic. Informational texts often have special text features like a table of contents, headings, and a glossary.
Okay, my lovely students, now let's talk about the skill. The skill here is author's purpose. What does it mean? Author's purpose. What does it mean? Author's purpose means a reason. That means why did the author write this story or write this writing, whatever, what is it? Okay, so why did he write the story? So let's read the question. What is the author's purpose? All authors have a reason or purpose for writing. This is what I mean. So the author have a reason. The authors have a reason. Why did he the story? So he has a reason. So all the authors have a reason or purpose for their writings. Okay? The details and information that they present demonstrate their purpose. Now, ask yourself, what does the author want me to learn or think as a result of reading or viewing their work? So, think and ask yourself, why did the author write this writing? He wants me what? To learn, or he wants to inform me something, or to persuade something, or to describe something, or maybe to entertain. Okay, so
eat pie. After reading a text, we have to ask ourselves certain questions about the text. Author's purpose is why the author wrote the story. He might have written it to persuade us, inform us, or even just entertain us. We have to look for clues in the story. Author's purpose. I need to ask myself, did the author try to change my opinion? Did the author try to convince me of something? If so, he was trying to persuade me. Author's purpose. Did the author give me facts? Did the author try to teach me something? If so, he was trying to inform me of good information. And lastly, I need to ask, did the author try to make me laugh? Did the author try to tell me a story? If so, he was looking to entertain me. Let's eat pie by looking at the author's purpose in our story.
Created using Part3.
So, my great students, don't forget the pie. When you see the author's purpose, remember the pie, okay? P is for persuade, I is for inform, and E is for entertain. Got it? Okay, now let's go on and make a brief review for our vocabs. The first vocab we have is America. America. What's the meaning of America? America is the United States of America. It is a country. It is a country. Birthday. What's the meaning of birthday? The day someone was born or something began, usually celebrated yearly. Okay? This is the birthday. Flag. What's the meaning of flag? It is a piece of cloth, usually with square corners, with a picture or a pattern that stands for a place or country. And you have here many flags, okay? And I think all of you know what the flag means. Okay. Freedom. What's the meaning of freedom? It is the condition of not being under someone's control. Okay? Free, okay? Freedom, the condition of not being under someone's control. Okay? Let's go on. Sailed. It has two meanings. The first one is moved smoothly like a ship with sails. Okay? Or to move quickly. Nicknames. What's the meaning of nicknames? Names used instead of real names. Okay? For example, if we have Emily, the nickname is M. Okay? This is the nickname. Okay? So, nicknames, names used instead of real names. Stripes. Stripes are long, narrow bands of color. Okay? Long, narrow bands of color. Can you see the pictures there? These are the stripes. Okay? Okay, my lovely students, now listen carefully to the story.
At last, the stars and stripes looked the same everywhere it flew, and Americans were proud of their flag. They took the flag with them as they moved west. The flag crossed the Mississippi River and the great grassy plains and the Rocky Mountains. It made it all the way to California. More and more states were added to the country, and more stars were added to the flag. By 1837, there were 26 stars on the flag. By 1850, there were 31.
American flag in 1850. The United States in 1850. This map shows all the states as of 1850.
One country, one flag. But then, in 1861, something happened. Our country split in two. 11 states in the South broke away from the United States of America. They started their own country. It was called the Confederate States of America. Abraham Lincoln was President of the United States. He said all the states had to stay together. War broke out, the Civil War. It was a very sad time in the history of our country. The 11 southern states stopped flying the Stars and Stripes. They had their own flag. In the North, some people wanted 11 stars taken off the Stars and Stripes. But Abraham Lincoln would not do that. He said the states would get back together. He was right. The Civil War ended in 1865. The North won. And the United States was one country under one flag again.
Okay, now let's discuss page 412. This page illustrates that at last all the stripes and the stars looked the same everywhere, and the Americans were proud of their flag, and they took it with them. Where did they move? This page shows that there were many stars were added to the flag. Why? Because there were many states were added too. And by 1837, there were 26 stars on the flag. And by 1850, there were 31. Okay? Now page 414. This page illustrates that in 1861 this country divided into two parts. 11 states in the south formed the first part, and the United States of America was the second one, which was called the Confederate States of America. And Abraham Lincoln was president of it, and he said that all states had to stay together. After that, the Civil War started, and the 11 southern states stopped flying the Stars and Stripes and had their own flag. And some people from the north wanted to remove 11 stars from the flag, but Lincoln refused, and he said that the states would get back together again. And he was right, because at the end the United States was one country under one flag. Now open your RCV booklet, page 24. Page 24. Okay, let's read the questions. Why does the author include details about Betsy Ross's grandson? Why? He wanted to support something, the idea of something. What is it? The second question, what does the author want us to know about how the flag was evolved? He wants us to know what? What is the topic of this selection, and what does the author want to inform you about this selection? What is the topic of this selection? It talks about what? And what does the author want to inform you? This is the meaning of the purpose. Okay? So, what is the author's purpose? What does the author want to inform you? Okay, let's go back and solve question number 1. Why does the author include details about Betsy Ross's grandson? The author include details about what Ross's grandson said to support the idea that the story about the first American flag in fact true. Okay, so the author include details about what Ross's grandson said to support the idea that the story about the first American flag in fact true. Okay, now question number 2. What does the author want us to know about how the flag was evolved? Can you remember Francis Scott Key? Okay, he saw the flag still flying, right? And after that, he wrote a poem, right? This poem is now a song that stands for the country. So this is what the author wants us to know. So when Francis Scott Key saw the flag still flying, he wrote a poem which is now a song that stands for this country. Now, what is the topic of this selection, and what does the author want to inform you about this selection? What is the topic of this selection? It talks about what? This story talks about what? It talks about the American flag, right? Okay, what does the author want to inform you about this selection? This is the author purpose. The author purpose to inform you. To inform you about what? To inform me about the flag's history, right? He wants to inform us the flag's history. Okay? He wants to inform us about the flag's history. So the topic of this selection is the American flag, and the author wants to inform me about the flag's history. Okay? Now take 5 minutes to write the answers on your RCV booklets. Okay, now let's go on. Now let's read together. Who's the first reader? Who's the first reader?